Hi guys, good morning. Today feels so beautiful and I'm so happy to be vlogging today. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adebanke. So as the caption depicts how to go about setting up a picnic, I'm going to be showing you on the video, a detailed video, how to set up a picnic. I mean, nobody does all these carrying mats, put food on the ground, everybody will be eating. No, there are more exquisite ways to do it. One thing I want you to understand is that before you set up a picnic, there are things that are actually very relevant. You don't just carry yourself and say, yeah, you want to go and do picnic setup. No. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you, through my experience, I pinpointed 5 points on what I did before doing this picnic setup. Okay, I've written them down, so if I'm looking down, you understand that I've tried to check it. So first of all, planning is key before doing a picnic setup. I mean, you need to plan. Like I said initially, you don't just do a picnic setup without planning. Planning is very key. You need to know the number of pallets, number of guests that are going to be coming in. There are a lot of things you need to plan. I mean, this picnic setup was for my church, not the old church, but a group in the church. So we had a prior knowledge of the picnic coming up, I think a month before, so it was very easy to plan ahead. Also, picking the right spot. You need to pick the right spot. Either you use a garden.
On this day, went scouting for a very nice spot. It was quite easy, and
a beach setup, or it's going to be an indoor picnic. But I think I love the garden setup because, you know, the garden is going to be quite grassy, and there's a way this, you know, grass, it actually beautifies the setup for you. You know, normally when you're even taking a picture on a grassy area, there's a way it just makes it very beautiful. It's kind of makes it exquisite. Okay, so grassy areas, I think I love the garden setup, but I'll still try and do the beach setup. I mean, people who are staying in Lagos, it's quite easy. You guys can actually do it in the beach because, I mean, there are lots of beach for you. There are a lot of beaches for you. No, there are a lot of beach for you guys to do that, okay? Now, thirdly, I can't overemphasize on this, okay? You have to know the number of guests that are coming. This number of guests that are coming will determine the number of charger plates that you will need, the number of napkins, the number of throw pillows. Okay, you really need throw pillows for this. These are relevant things you actually need. So if it's a romantic dinner setup, I mean, you want to do a surprise dinner setup for your babe, boo. I would like to do that kind of setup, you know. I mean, you understand that this is the number of guests who are going to be around, just you and your significant other. Okay, also this picnic setup, we had over 24 guests. I just had 22 throw pillows though, but you want a situation where people will come, they won't have pillow to sit down on. I mean, you just have to plan it. Okay, so that's why I said you should ensure you know the number of guests. Even your charger plate, you have to put, if there are 24, you can't be putting 20 there. Where would your other 4 guests come, or 4 other guests, where would they actually now sit? So your you have, that's why I said it's important you know the number of guests. It's kind of key to your setting up. Okay,
you could also do a picnic flyer. Canva is a very good tool you can use. I just did this picnic flyer just to, you know, enhance and beautify the whole thing. Like, yo, we have a picnic coming up. You could just send it to your guest list, more like a picnic invitation and a reminder that, okay, a picnic is actually coming up. It just makes it look more exquisite.
Now, thirdly, you have to understand that, okay, if you're going to get this stuff, okay, you have to plan ahead. If you're buying them, you have to plan ahead. If you're going to rent them, you have to know where to get all these things. Okay, I actually wanted to get all this from AliExpress, but you know, AliExpress now, you might not just be very sure about the time frame in which they will deliver it, and who knows, I didn't want to risk it. Okay, also, I think I've missed out the points. I don't know the number. I think number 6 or so. Make plans for the food. Okay, make plans for the food. Either you contract this out. Somebody like me, I don't even know, this picnic setup alone is actually stressful. For you to now say you want to come and be cooking again, yeah, I beg you, thing is stressful. You now say you want to be cooking on top. So I mean, it depends on you. If you have the capacity to do the cooking and everything, then it's fine. Okay, but everything is still boils down to planning. Okay, you know, it was a church stuff, so it was actually contracted. It was actually, is it contracted? It was given out, well, let's say it was given out to somebody to do it. Now, there are varieties of food you can bring to a picnic. You could take fruit, small chops, depending on what you want. Okay, we had also rice, fruit salad. You could just be creative, okay, with your food and all. Also, lastly, I want you to understand that picnics are themed, okay? You should have a foreknowledge on what you want to do, okay? You should be able to picture and envisage the kind of setup you want. If it's like a romantic dinner setup, you might need to get red flowers, white flowers, I mean all those beautiful aesthetics. We use the burnt orange, that's the color of the season now, so I really wanted to use a pink, but I wasn't really getting the exact color I want. So picnics are themed. You should make sure you know the kind of theme you're going for, so that would determine the color of the setup and everything. So guys, I hope this made sense to you.
I just have to take a quick break and show you guys this my outing at Transcorp. Oh my god. Anyways, if you're still been following me up to now, thank you so much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share.
I mean, you might have people who would need it, so you could just share it to them.
If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for coming in, and if you're an old subby, oh my god, thank you so much again.
If you've still been with me up to now, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure you enjoyed the video. I'm sure you did.